Yeah, what's up, fam? Man, B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Your man chilling out right now, feeling pretty good. Just wanted to holler at y'all, wanted to holler at the fam and stuff. Let y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know it's been a little bit in this. I ain't gonna say a little minute, but it's only been about like a few, maybe like a day or two or something like that, a few days. But I wanted to, hey, Virgil Kendrick, you know what I mean? Hey, Sky. I just wanted to really, you know what I'm saying, holler at y'all and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, put it like this. Hey, Talks with the Queen J, good to see you. Not necessarily going to be like, you know, a set topic, but you could say we might talk about many things. Who knows? It might be a set topic, but I just wanted to like, you know what I mean, just go on the stream, you know what I mean, just see where, you know what I mean, with a hey Ivory, Sunday, what's going on, sis? Good to see you. But it's definitely going to be hey Eve Electronics, you know what I mean. But I actually want to talk about hey Willie Rivers, hey JLM, hey LaShaw Heyman, hey Crystal Wilson. Good to see a lot of familiar faces, even some new faces and all that. But hey Reginald Burnett. But I actually want to, matter of fact, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I actually want to talk about, striving to find, the balance of life. Finding that, excuse me, I'm sorry, finding that balance of life, is something that, we all are striving to, like, find in our lives. And it is something that it is, like, very critical, especially, like, maximizing, hey, Adrian McCoy, especially if it's, maximizing, your 8 hours, your 24 hours in a day and stuff like that, right? And you can say, like, coming up, man, I was up there, for many years trying to find that balance. Hey, Monica Jules, it just seems like, when you're dealing with certain energies out here, certain people, even energy vampires, sometimes they can throw you off your balance. Especially dealing with toxic, negative people that are out there. A lot of negative energies that are out there. A lot of, yeah, man, a lot of nonsense, a lot of distractions that can really throw you off balance. I'm sorry, y'all. Pulling the paper. And finding finding that balance, it really is it's not an easy thing, especially when you start doing it, because many to like many times we get caught up. I'm thinking Agent McCoy, yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, man. And I definitely will say, when it comes down to, like, finding that balance, in life and stuff like that, there's always, I'm going to be many things that's going to, like, come into my come into your life and stuff like that, that can throw you off balance. But I definitely will say it can be hard at times, but it's definitely something that, we got to strive to work for on a daily basis. It's definitely not, easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's something that, it's a daily ongoing process. You can say that, we've heard the term, make it like one day at a time. But I'm really starting to see more and more every day, like how the more how you practice your habits on a daily basis, man. Before you know it, it really start becomes, a part of you. It really, it really starts becoming a habit of things, especially when it comes down to, like, breaking old habits and picking up new habits and stuff like that. Many times, we get so accustomed to things. Hey, Monique Hill. Hey, Gom. Hey, Erica Gordon. And I definitely will say, like, every day it can be a struggle, but I definitely will say it's an ongoing process, and that's something that I've been striving to, like, do for quite some time. Is every single day is to make progress or find a balance. Yeah, I am going. Yeah, I actually got a lot better. Plus I'm in a better situation, moving on for another situation, and I really, you know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, that last situation I was in at like one of my former jobs and stuff like that, I really, it was a lot of negative. It was a lot of negative energy around here at the butterfly. It was a lot of negative energy, that was around trying to throw off balance. And one of the most craziest things about dealing with a certain kind of individual, it had me to like look at myself, you know what I mean, of how like I used to be. Like I've calmed down a whole lot. I've calmed down a whole lot because like I used to be like temper will flare up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
I had a real hot ass temper. I would flare
Mm-hmm.
up fast, like you couldn't tell me nothing, man. Like I would just set off real quick, and it
Shine.
seemed like
They saying your aura shine. They starting to see more of your aura shining.
right. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
hot, but then
yeah, it is.
it's
Hell
hot
yeah.
scorching. What the fuck going on?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely had to like yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like that situation really had to like look inside of myself to see how I used to be because now I really see how certain people used to be talking about, how my tone of voice used to be and stuff like that. I do talk with a firm tone, but
Mm-hmm.
I used to talk with a very firm and harsh tone. Like,
You changed a lot.
yeah, I changed a lot, man, and that's
You ain't
what's
run out crazy asses.
exactly, man. Yeah, man. Like it was just crazy because I really did not know how aggressive I
Aggressive you
once
was.
was.
Mm-hmm.
I really did not
You
know.
you
Like,
you in more at a peaceful place now, bro.
yeah, I am. I did not know how much like how aggressive I used to be. I used to be like aggressive, man. I used to be aggressive, man. Talk aggressive, like people ain't want to be around me and stuff like that from
Yeah,
time to time. And I used to wonder, like, yo, what's going
yeah,
on? It
yeah.
was because dealing with this environment, especially Baltimore, with the people at times, they can be really
Rugged
aggressive
and
and
rugged, rough.
yeah, rough, rugged, and raw, yo. You know what I mean? And being in like negative environments all the time, it was kind of hard for me to find that balance, especially like being more positive.
You cool where you at with the people you around now. It's more of a cool environment.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like especially when especially when you're not in those negative environments and stuff like that,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, especially not being in those negative environments, man, and being around negative people. You finally get a chance to sit back, especially when you in a positive environment. You get a real, it's like you really get a chance to sit back and see like the reflection of yourself, and you also, man, like you really get a chance to like when you in a positive environment, man. It's like you really get a chance to like go within yourself, and you can really see like what I need to work on. Things, stuff like that. It's things I'm still working on. But every day it's a
You don't have to worry
process.
about cooking either. So you don't have to worry about cooking.
Not a damn thing.
Sure, you
Yep.
get cooked meals in his joint. You
Right.
straight.
Hell yeah, man. Especially
Gotta
being
move
away.
though. We gotta move out this motherfucker.
Goddamn right. Hell yeah, man. Especially like dealing with, what I mean? Like I'm finding that balance, man. It's definitely something where, it can be a journey at times. Like I said, like I said, there's things that, I'm working on. I'm working on. Studies even more. You know what I mean? Just, balancing. Balancing life. I mean? I got a life, I mean, on the YouTube. I got a life off the YouTube. I got, I want to study. Then I also want to do my craft. So, that's where I'm learning, I mean, more and more, and, don't just, how can I explain it? I mean? Like, don't just go through the emotions every single day, don't go to the emotions every single day, man. Just like I told myself, where I want to drop like a certain amount of videos, then I want to maybe take time, like a few hours or half an hour, study on something else, and then maybe come back, drop one or two videos, and then I can maybe write rhymes, and also like I'm also taking care of your home life. You know what I'm saying? Taking care. What I mean? We all got 24 hours in a day, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 8 hours to God. We got 8 hours of work and 8 hours to ourselves. And that's where, what I mean? And also you got to be dealing with the home life, or if you got a spouse, or if you got children and stuff like that. Yeah, man, it's yeah, I'm really beginning to see about the balance, and even also the balance within yourself on a personal level. Like how they say like it's a time and place for everything. Just like a prime example, like if you're in a business meeting, you gotta be in that mindset. You can't be talking about, what I mean, nonsense and stuff like that. Just like if you want to, what I mean, you go to church or the mosque or the church or anything. I mean, it's a time and place for that. To bring the balance. And what else, man? What else, man? Like yeah, I definitely will say like the balance. It's really an internal. It's really an internal thing. Go on, Tad, y'all. So go on, Tad, y'all. So I'm gonna get there. But yeah, man, I definitely will say like every single day. It is a process, man, and it's something that it's an ongoing thing. Just like one of my elders, he said, like, if you want to be efficient at something, you got to do it 30 minutes a day. You're not going to get it all in one day. You're not going to master yourself in one day. You're not going to master craft in one day. Just like it's really going to take time. And I definitely will say, like, even find a balance in your love life. That's another thing. Found balance in your love life.
That's right.
What else? Finding, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much that go into it. You know what I mean? It's so much that go into it, but it's
You know what it is, man.
mhm, yep.
Keep going. You doing excellent. They need to know how you shining.
Okay, hey Queen Jet Black. Yeah, B4 he gonna come in. I'm gonna bring him in like on the 30-minute mark. Once I hit like the 30-minute mark, I'm gonna bring him in. I just wanna, like,
You shining.
what I'm saying, break it down to him. And it's what else, man? Like,
You shining.
and even also, like, matter of fact, like I said, let me slow down a little bit, because I wanna say, like, this last situation, it really had me to, like, really understand, what I mean, about the balance within myself, and also, embracing the negative, embracing the positive and the negative, because there has to be, what I mean. It's like we can't know what positive is, so we don't know what negative is. We can't know what negative is, so we don't know what positive. Just like everything in this life, it's a balance. We got highs and lows, we got peaks and valleys, we got love, we got hate. What I'm saying? We got people that are like, what I mean, that are star children. We got people that are energy vampires. We got people that are poor, people that are rich. We got light, we got day, we got the sun, we got the moon, we got male, we got female. Everything needs a balance. And that's where I'm talking about, like, balance is like, oh, thank you, Moni Hill. Yeah, man, it's like balance is like, it goes pretty much all in our lives on a daily basis. And it's so many ways, like how, finding that balance. It's a time where, what I mean, it's a time to where, you can be nice, and then I will admit it's a time to be firm. Sometimes you know what I mean, like, it's some, what I mean, it's a time, like, to, like, what I mean, it's a time to be nice to people. And if you really have to, like, put your foot down, it comes to a time for that. But you can't walk around always negative. Now I will say walk around positive, but it's going to be times where you're not fully positive. Is what I mean? It really is going to be times where you might not feel positive, but in order for you to get back to feeling positive, you got to deal with the negative.
Mm.
You got to deal with the negative. Just like one of the hardest things about finding balance and growing is facing yourself. That's one of the hardest things you got to do, but especially when it's brought to your attention, sometimes we might, what I mean, we might get mad and upset, but it's for a reason. And one of the beautiful things about, I will say, about, finding balance in life, man, it's about the journey of life. Life is a journey. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to be, what I mean, it's going to be times where you're going to feel certain, what I mean, you're going to feel some sort of way. And when I was at the previous place where I was working at, man, I really saw how I had to protect my energy. It was times where I had to really protect my energy. It was where what I mean, I was really facing myself. Hater Ferritis, what I mean, especially dealing with like a old, what I mean, especially dealing with like my former boss and stuff like that. It was something I was like, whoa, I'm like, what is wrong with this person? But it really had me to, like, look inside of myself, like, damn, I used to be like that all the damn time. Like, I was aggressive like that, what I mean, like, all the time, aggressive, what I mean, and that's the wonder, like, why people like that. But now I see why. So I really had to, like, tone myself down. I do talk with a firm tone, but right, but I learned, like, when you in the household, you don't gotta be that way. Now out there in the street, it's totally different. You feel me? But it's, yeah, man. Like, the balance, man. It's, hey, what's up, True Elohim? Hey, Quasi Mutabi. Oh, I'm doing good, brother. Yeah, we talking about finding the balance of life. Cause I remember that one time, man, I heard a lecture by the minister back in the day about finding the balance, and I was like, that really makes sense. Like, we really had to, like, Be balanced. That's what Mayat was talking about. You know, the balance of the scales. The balance of the scales. B, you good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in meditative.
Oh, okay.
So meditative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was yeah, and it really had me, yeah, man, it really had me to like, oh, Sage, oh, she chilling. She chilling. She downstairs.
Somewhere.
Yeah, downstairs somewhere. I shut the door on her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the basement.
I'm open the door for her. She kept being crazy.
Let me go there.
All right, got you. Yeah, you know she'll make her parents 18 years old. Yup, and you know what? She got associates. Yeah, she got associates. Her crazy friend over there. Yup, and I'm learning like more and more every day to like, have structure on certain things. It's a, you know what I mean. Like it's a time for everything, and that's what, finding the balance is all about, man. And it's really about, conducting yourself a certain way, conducting your life a certain way, and it's what she upstairs.
She might be upstairs. She ain't come on.
You open the door, she ain't come out.
No.
She acting crazy.
She probably in the basement just doing what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what Sage did.
Pretty much.
Sage, she'll break her prince when she feel like it.
Oh yeah, Gom, ask me a question. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, man. Yup. I'm talking about finding the balance of the lifestyle, the food, the thought, all of that stuff. Just like, I take time. Yeah, just like, sometimes I gotta take time, to do my studies. And also studies is not necessarily just reading a book. That could be like watching a lecture. That could be watching Bobby Hemming or Dr. Phil Valentine or C. Freeman L. You know what I mean? And right, and also, man, like I tell myself at times I gotta, take a break from the phone because it can, distract you at times.
Shoot.
The next big event think I'm gonna go down. Right, thinking for electronics yet gone. I'm gonna get to that later, all right? And you're right, if electronics up the yin and the yang. Just like us as males, we have the woman in our lives, you know what I'm saying? Just like we have women, like how would this world be if we didn't have women?
Let me get my phone because I got because they need to know their life path. If they don't know their life path and the expression numbers,
Okay.
that's what they need to know. It's gonna help them a lot. Help them a lot.
Hell yeah. Yup. And also, man, like I'm really seeing like how, yeah, man, I'm really seeing, more and more every day. Yeah, Quasi Mutabi, that was a really good comment that you had. Yup, they said like, yeah, he said like, yeah, man, if you care too much for one and neglect the others, you deal with hard times and bad health. Yup, that's right. And even though, yup, also, man, like I'm balanced, and even also goes right along with the diet. Just like we gotta do things in moderation. Just like, you know what I mean, like you gotta be able to like balance that out. And yep, yeah, man, and even also, man, about making certain changes, about dealing with the balance. It's going to be people on a daily basis, man. It's going to be things on a daily basis to knock you off your balance. But I've learned like the more and more, like the more spiritually inclined that you get, and you mentally develop yourself even more, and on a daily basis, right, at the same time, including me. I'm not exempt from none of this stuff that I'm telling you. You feel me? I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's things on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, that I'm working on so I can break the old habits, so I can pick up new habits. And many times we know that what's right, but, those old urges might come back. Hey, what's up, King Ra? Hey, irritated niggers. Yup, it's going to be things, man, like that's going to really knock you off your square, but it's, especially like when you like developing yourself, you're developing your mindset, developing your spirit and stuff like that. It's going to be things that's going to it's going to be things and situations that try to throw you off, especially negative people. Matter of fact, I saw this on Instagram and it was so true about dealing with energy vampires that will knock you off your balance. I saw two people, right, and this lady, was plumb. This lady, she had a socket on her chest, and she was plugged up, right? And she was plugged up to a person. And if you don't you know how you when you look at the cell phone, they show how your bars go down, and it showed the more and more she was yelling at him, she was draining his energy, and she was picking up his energy. And once she picked up all of his energy, she unplugged himself, and all of his energy was gone. And I looked at that, I said, damn. And I said to myself, like, yo, that is so true. How people, energy vampires, they will find a way to plug themselves up towards you to try to drain you of your energy. They will cast spells on you, gaslight you, say negative things in order to knock you off your balance. It is because most people that we deal on a daily basis, they are full of shit and they off balance. So they gotta, because many times as a star child, they will see the light that is inside of you, and they will try to find a way to knock you off your balance. It is because they are not really balanced within themselves. They are not balanced within themselves. Exactly right. They always want to find a way to touch you. They always got to find a way to touch you and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this: you even have to you even got to be careful who you hugging. You got to be careful who you hugging, whose hands you shake, because energy transfers. Energy can never be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. That's what the movie Fallen was showing you with Denzel Washington. They were talking about, you know what I mean, showing how energy, how it always travels. Energy travels. Energy can never be created nor destroyed. Can never be created nor destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's where, you know what I mean, we gotta learn of, like, you know what I mean, finding the balance even dealing with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with certain people, especially on a daily basis, man, because you know what I mean, like I really had to, you know what I mean, it was like a struggle dealing with it, you know what I mean? It was a struggle dealing with it, but after a while, it's like the more and more that you become unbothered by energy vampires and stuff like that, it's gonna fuck them up even more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's really gonna fuck them up even more because they know that why, because they already know why, because they cannot control you anyway. So they gotta find a way to knock you off your balance. They got to make sure that you know what I mean that they cast spells on you. They make sure they gotta like say negative things towards you. You know what I mean? I
Yep.
dealt with this, you know what I mean? I dealt with this dealing with all different kinds of people. Because in many cases, man, like people that always got something negative to say, they don't have any balance within themselves. They are not balanced, they are really down like this. You know what I mean? They just straight down. They don't have any type of balance.
Right.
That's all they know. And that's nice.
These are all my. This is my certification. Is that, you know, everybody know I am. I'm more from the Moorish Temple of America.
You want to show him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, show him. Yeah, it's before Tahi here.
How y'all doing? You see this right here? This is my documentation, letting everybody know that I am a Moorish American. Okay. This I just gotta put my signature on it. These are all sealed and everything. Okay. All of this is sealed. As you see the golden seal on there. Now I'm gonna get this all laminated. This is also let you know this is Noble Drew Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once I sign this right here, this is the affidavit, letting everybody know this is the affidavit, David, letting everybody know that I am officially a Moorish American. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not also that I'm more Islam. I'm also learning to get into trying to connect with Massey and the Washita tribes here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on that as well.
I'm gonna get my nationality as well.
This is the Circle 7 by Noble Drew Ali. Okay. So I wanted to talk to all my brothers and sisters that are indigenous to the planet. I want to say peace, love, blessings, and I also want to let everybody know it's divine love. Okay. We are all Muslim. Muslim means one of peace. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, M. Kirkland Bay 13.
So I come on here with the most gratitude and peace and love of from the divine. It's divine herself. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean once I get everything, I'm getting everything documented right now. because it's all been sealed. I gotta go to my temple and talk to the Grand Sheik. You know what I'm saying? Monique Hill, Peace Star Seed, how you doing? Uh, yeah, I know about the brother Bay and B More. I know about him. I spoke to him on different occasions. Um, via social media. I have nothing against that brother. That's the problem with a lot of us Nubian brothers and sisters. We need to start conversing with each other. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um, what Brother Miles has been doing, he's been really doing a whole lot of things on his platform. Um, what made me identify as a Muslim? Well, first and foremost, the word Muslim means one of peace. We always been a peaceful people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm universal. I just don't touch with the more signs. I touch on everything. Everything. There's no limitations with me. It's all about unlimited and not no potential for unlimitedness. Unlimited information from all angles of the four corners of the
Mm-hmm.
universe or the planet per se. This is where I'm at in my life, and when it goes into peace, when it goes into all of it, even down to the Masonic order, that's all nothing more than more science.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I mean. So you got to get into the understanding and overstanding of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but we gotta get to the understanding, overstanding, and understanding of all of this, because you had all these great teachers and great scholars that came your way. Okay, okay, I'm listening because I'm gonna tell you like this. Um, whatever the questions you have, sister,
Mm-hmm.
we have to understand and understand this. So for starters, you see this bracelet I have on me, right? This bracelet that I have on my wrist. I'm universal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The Moors taught the Caucasian people how to wash their ass
Mm-hmm.
by using alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
They also taught them arithmetic, astrology, astronomy. They also taught them what you call classical music, which is the real soul music. If you don't believe me, look it up. Classical music is the original soul music as well.
Mm-hmm.
That also activate your chakras too. You know what I'm saying? And we had, and these people that were so-called most from North Africa, they were also connected to the Yoruba people. Don't believe me? Check it out yourself. They
Mm-hmm.
also intertwined with none other than the people of Mali. They are also connected to the bloodline of the ancient ones. Okay, the ancient ones are us that came back. You star children, which is us.
Hmm.
Um, it also goes into the Orishas, Ifa, Voodoo. What is it? Palo Mayombe. All of these different spiritual teachings are our stuff. Bobby Hemmett spoke on it. Many people don't spoke on it. I can go on for days. What could be a day could be a light year. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know all of this. You know what I'm saying? You got to know all of this. This is your science. These people that don't look like you are taking your science and running away with it, saying this is yours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk to them. They talk to us every day on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
You go outside, right? Let's just say you see the winds blowing.
Mm-hmm.
That's your ancestors right there. They're in tune with nature now. They're with one. They're one with nature. They are ether. They're ether now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go into a whole nother spectrum. There's parts in Africa that they don't even want nobody to know that the Caucasian peoples are scared to go to, because these brothers and sisters in Africa are shamans. They can actually transform into water, trees, and also they can transform into none other than animals and so on. You know what I'm saying? And see, your mom taught you signs of the weather. That's good. That's a part of our bloodline. That's a part of our indigenous nature. We're always in tune with nature. That is where also how voodoo was also used. What's going on, brother Giles? How you doing? Uh, I have some books that I showed before, but I want to put on here again so y'all can add it to your library.
What's up, Daryl Giles? What's going on, bruh?
This right here, this particular book, The Conflict Between the Gods, written by Dr. Malachi Z. York. Old book. This is scroll number 130. Okay? I'm sharing it with my star brothers and star children, my fellow star seeds. Brother Miles is a star seed, so I share this with y'all so y'all see it. Bing. Okay? Look at that.
Let me see.
So, another book. It's called Angel Wars. Another book by Dr. Malachi Z. York. Let's set the record straight. Okay? In this very book, it talks about the Dogon, talk about the bloodline of our people, and so on. And it also talks about the Orishas in here. It talks about a whole lot in here. Okay? Do you really want to get this book? All right? That's another book is
Oh, yeah.
Breaking the Willie Lynch Curse.
Yes. Good read.
Okay? You want to get this. All right. This is another book. This is the handbook. The handbook of Yoruba religious concepts. You want to get this. Okay? Get this book. Because in this book is very serious information how the Orishas are connected to your chakras. Okay? And how they actually, are connected to you and how they are part of you. Okay? I just wanted to share that with y'all briefly, real quick. I'm adding more books to the library. Well, Breaking Little, all of them are important books, though. It's not just one. It's not. That's good. You have that handbook system. See, that's what I'm saying. People sleeping on this handbook. They're sleeping on this handbook. You gotta get this handbook. You have to get it. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to know your ancestors, you really want to know, because in this very handbook, it talk about how our ancestors were enslaved and how they were actually Yoruba people, the people of Yoruba, and so on. Which one of you? I can repeat all of them. This is the first one I'm gonna just mention, okay? But this book talks about how our ancestors were enslaved and they were the elite priests and priestesses and warrior priests in this book that were enslaved. So that is why a lot of things are going on. That's why we always been fighting so-called white ideology. That's it. Yes, ideology. I know there's no such word, but I made the word up. I don't give a shit.
Pretty much.
So I'm going to show this again. Breaking the Willie Lynch Curse.
Please get that.
This is a good book. Okay? In this book, it talk about the whole thing dealing with the golds in the mouth and how that was used to identify the house Negro and the field Negro. So all these brothers that been and sisters rocking the golds in their mouth and the silvers and diamonds, all that stuff was in here, and it was a part of the curse to identify who was the house Negro and who was the field Negro. This book is called Let's Set the Record Straight by Dr. Malachi Z. York. Yes, I'm very for real, sister. Very for real. All them people rocking the golds in their mouth is Breaking the Curse of Willie Lynch. This book is called, let's say it again, Let's Set the Record Straight by Dr.
It?
Huh?
Goals in your mouth?
No, that's a part of the
The curse.
That's a part of the curse. That's a part of the curse. When the gold's in the mouth and stuff, that's how they was able to identify who was the house Negro and who was the field Negro. With the gold and with the silver.
Damn.
Nah, no, it wasn't from the rap era. So, this book is also a great book. In this book, I'm gonna show it real quickly. So I'm gonna show you some stuff in here. I'm trying to see if I can find something real important in here to help out. In this very book, it breaks down the different bloodlines. Okay. A lot of Dr. Malachi York books are out of print, and they're trying to ask for an arm and a leg for his books because of a lot of information he has in here.
You talking about Melchizedek in here?
Yeah, in the book that B. Miles is reading, talk about Melchizedek. The order of Melchizedek is in that book. It's a high priesthood, by the way. Just to show you what's in this book. You see these? These are different sculptures around the globe that are dealing with us.
Look at the Olmecs right here.
Dealing with our ancestors. This is dealing with our ancestors, y'all. In this book, it shows that. Look at that.
Deities.
Look at us. Look at us. Let me see if I can find something else. This is in this book. You're welcome. Y'all see this? Look at this picture right here. These are the pygmy women, pygmy people. These are the pygmies. This is in Market Street. You want to get this book.
And they're talking about Vishnu, Krishna, Shiva.
Exactly.
Damn, that's all. 3 of them right there. They talk about the Aborigines in here.
Mm-hmm. And in this book, it has questions in here, right? It says, where did the Nubians / Olmecs come from? Okay? Where did the Nubians and the Olmecs come from? And that's the question in this book.
Hold up.
Okay?
Look what they talking about right here. Ogun is the deity of iron and war. He is considered to be the patron of blacksmith and all who work with steel and iron.
Exactly.
Is it Oshoshi?
Ochosi.
Ochosi. The symbol of Ochosi is the bow and arrow. He rules the matters of law, the courts and social institutions. Oshun is the Yoruba deity. It's the Yoruba deities of beauty, love, sex, art, and culture. Oya is known as life and the wife of Shango. When the news of her husband's death reached her, like him, she committed suicide and went after him. Ishu, you know what I'm saying? Ishu is the mischievous messenger of the Orisha, which is Elegua.
Yeah.
Elegua is my parent.
Yeah.
So, let me see.
It's a lot of different Orisha and deities in that very book.
Yep, Shapona. Yup, and also Elao Tito. Tito and Babalao.
Baba Luaye.
Baba Luaye.
Yeah.
Is considered earth deity, and he is dreaded as the sender of diseases, especially that of smallpox. Yamanja. Okokun is considered the mother of the Orisha, and she is called the deitess of the ocean. Olu Igbo is the owner of the jungle and the bush. Asanyan is the deity of the curative medicine and divining. Orisha Oko is the deity of agriculture and the patron of farmers. Agimo is not a deity, but it appears in
No, he's not.
Huh?
No, somebody asked me, it was Omar in that book. I'm looking for to donate. No, he's not in this book. Umar is not in this book.
It's not a deity creation. Wow.
Go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's reading about the deities, y'all.
You good. Ojimo is not a deity, but he appears in the creation myth as a sky deity messenger. Orunsun. Orunsun is the name of a local Orisha. Odaduwa is the Orisha who created dry land and the first ruler of the Ifa and all the Yorubas.
This book he's reading about is called Conflicts Between the Gods by Dr. Malachi York, y'all. Scroll number 130. I mean, I have more books that I'm working on purchasing because I'm resetting my library.
Check this out.
Hmm.
They were really check this out. They said, for example, they really get all right. Check this out, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna read this, so y'all listen. In the New World, the Europeans continued to worship their deities known as Orishas. However, because of their religious practices were forbidden by the European masters, the slaves decided to hide the Orishas under the guise of the Catholic saints. When they were knelt piously in front of an image of a Saint Anthony, for example, they were really appeasing Allegra, the owner of the crossroads and the messenger of the Orishas. Saint Barbara was identified with Shango, the god of thunder and fire. The Greeks call him Thor. I'm gonna say it again. The Greeks call him Thor. We were just watching the Avengers today.
Yep.
Yup, and guess what? Look at the Shango staff. That's where Thor get his staff from. Y'all peeping that right there?
The axe, the double axe.
The double axe, that's where Thor gets that from. Now they saying in Ogun, the god of metals, was Saint Peter, who was always at the pearly gates or in heaven, and which is on high. Obatala, King Father.
Read that one more time with the Ogun, who he was known as in the Orisha pantheon, dealing when they had to hide their religion.
All right, it said in the New World, the Yorubas continued to worship their deities known as Orishas. However, because their religious practices were forbidden by the European masters, the slaves decided to quote unquote hide the Orishas under the guise of the Catholic saints. When they knelt piously in front of an image of Saint Anthony, for example, they were really appeasing Allegra, the owner of the crossroads and the messenger of the Orishas. Saint Barbara was identified with Shango, the god of thunder and fire. The Greeks call him Thor.
You're right, True Elohim. Everything you're saying, this is just confirmation.
Ogun, the god of metals, was Saint Peter, who was always at the pearly gates or in heaven, which is on high.
Now, stop that. Now, I hope y'all heard that Saint Peter, right? Remember Saint
1805
Peter.
Capricorn.
Remember in the Bible, Saint Peter was one of who? One of the disciples of who? He was one. Saint Peter was one of the disciples of Jesus, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he was.
So now y'all hear how they disguise Ogun as Saint Peter in the Catholic Church when the slaves were practicing E5, but they call it Santeria. That's another form of E5. That's the watered down version of it. So now you know. Now y'all know that Ogun was known as Saint Peter, disguised in Santeria. So I just wanted to share that with everybody so y'all can know in this book. But he can go ahead and read because I want y'all to hear this because this is your culture. This is our culture.
Yep, Obatala, Oba, King Father, and the Allah Most High, which in Ashuric, which is Arabic, is
Ali.
Ali. Yep, Al Ali and Obatala with the Lady of Mercy and so on. This satisfied the masses and allowed the Yorubas to practice their religion with comparative safety. But it did not take long for the settlers to realize what the slaves were doing.
Right.
The influence of the Yoruba religious traditions resulted in the birth in Candomblé in Brazil.
Yep.
And check this out, down in Brazil, your family, they are practicing the Yoruba language. Those are your brothers and sisters down in Brazil. In the Shango cult in Trinidad, in Haiti, Yoruba traditions were blended with those of the Fon people of the Dahomey, of Republic in Benin, West Africa, and resulted in the birth of voodoo.
Hello.
In Cuba, where the Yorubas became known as the Lukumi, their religion became known as Santeria or the Lukumi religion. Damn.
Now, everything I told you, remember I told you all that was true, right?
Yeah.
Everything I've been telling y'all, he just now read, and I have not read it like out that book. I did my own research, and this book is now confirming everything I've been telling y'all about going back into your stuff.
Damn.
Everything,
This down.
everything I've been telling everybody on the live streams I've been on here, I said go back to your religion. Go back to your spirituality. He just now said that how all this is interconnected with voodoo, Ifa, Santeria is all interconnected. I told y'all this from day one. And those that saw me on here, please give me a yes. I said that repeatedly when I was on here. He just now confirmed this is our stuff. And they don't want us to go back into it. When we go back into it, guess what? It's a wrap. When we start going back into our spiritualities. spiritualities and systems, it's a wrap after that. They've been demonized for a reason. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to know who the hell you are. Many of you, thank you, many of you, brothers and sisters, all you star children, are incarnated deities. Many of you are, if not all of you. You have to find out for yourself. This is why it's very important that you study your stuff and study who you really are and what the hell you came here to do. This is what I've been trying to let everybody know what it is. Yes, we got to go back into our science because they've been keeping it from us for a long time. You all are all sleeping giants walking that have not reawakened yet. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, is there anything else you want to read? Because you looking right at it. I'm looking right at you. He got a lot to see out this book because he like, it's blowing his mind, like, for real. Like,
The Yoruba people believe in many deities. The first mention and the most popular is Obatala. He is said to be the son of the king Olodumare, who was of the universal energy, which exists in all things and external. His name is meant to be acknowledged as the father of all the Orisha deities. The special color of Obatala is white. His temples, shrines, objects, etc. must always be white. The priests of Obatala wearing white clothing during rituals. That's why Jose used to wear white.
yeah, that's why Jose used to wear white all the time. That's why a lot of Babalawos wear all white too. So I just wanted to share that insight. Let me see.
This is Dr. York breaking this stuff down.
In this book, it talk about Mansa Musa, and this Mansa Musa is in this book too. So you want to really go into this. You gotta get these books right here for real. I'm trying to tell y'all, get these two books and cross-reference the information, and it's gonna be mind-boggling, and it's gonna open up. It's gonna be DNA explosions coming from left to right, y'all, because yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. That Obatala wears how it's all connected to you, voodoo, and all of it is all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. Let me see what I can find in this.
Look what he got right here. Look what Dr. York saying.
That's dealing with the 144,000. That's the crown of the 144,000. The 144,000 are the chosen star children, the children of stars. And I'm trying to see if I can find. And that's how the way the real Ankh with Yahshua was supposed to look like, y'all. They don't want y'all to know, but he died. Yahshua died at the age of 120. He ascended from the pyramid, for what they said, from a pyramid. But we're gonna go into that another time. You know what I'm saying? But y'all heard of the indigenous woman named Shaka Julia? I think that's how you pronounce her name. Here's a painting of her right here. Some of her, she look like some of y'all aunts and grandmothers. Right here, she like some of y'all aunts and grandmothers right here. Somebody might even have their mom look like this, or a homegirl or something like that. Or just like now, the one that he's reading is called "Conflicts Between the Gods" by Dr. Malachi York. This is "Let's Set the Record Straight" by Dr. Malachi York. Okay. Let me see if I can find something else. There's a lot. How many of y'all heard of John Hanson? John Hanson is this brother right here, where I'm pointing at. They tried to whitewash him with this picture. Okay? They tried to whitewash him. John Hanson was one of the presidents of this country.
He was a Moor.
And he was a Moor, this man right here. John Hanson. You see they tried to whitewash him? They tried to whitewash him with this picture right here, but this is really what he looked like right here. Okay?
Thank you, yeah, M. Kirkland Bay, yup, the first president.
Right here.
The first so-called black president before Obama. Hey, Talisha Clark.
Let me see.
Yo, they going into all this right here.
Now, here go George Washington wearing his Masonic apron right here. But here's the thing. Freemasonry is nothing more than more science. Islam to all the Moors on here.
Bingo. Tell them.
Okay, Freemasonry is not more than more science. Islam to all the Moors on here, all the indigenous brothers and sisters on here. Just letting y'all know.
More science, that stuff they call Masonry, that's really your stuff.
They've been keeping it from you. all this time.
Since I've been looking it up, it's not evil. I was like, yo, this is
Um,
masonry is more science. And let me tell you something. Minister Farrakhan, he check this out. Minister Farrakhan, he's a Moor.
yeah,
He's a Mason.
yep. And here's a
He's a
painting.
Mason.
Here's a painting of Benjamin Banneker, right here, who pretty much created the whole city of Washington D.C.
From a photographic memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John Hanks is on the $2 bill. He's on the $2 bill.
You notice you don't see the $2 bill no more.
Right.
And they're talking about the Ashanti tribe.
Yeah, all that is in there. The Ashanti tribe, all of that. Let me see. In this book, it breaks down all these presidents that I'm about to show you were Masons. All of them, all these Caucasian men that I'm showing y'all. But I'm gonna shock y'all with one of them though. They're not gonna tell you about this guy named Warren G. Harding. Warren G. Harding was actually mixed. He was mulatto. Look at all these guys right here. All these different men. Okay? All these men. Mr. Harding was actually mixed. They don't want to tell nobody that. He was somebody was mixed in. He was, I don't know if his father was black or his mom was Moorish. I don't know. It was something. It was one of the parents, but he had the bloodline of us too. But they ain't gonna tell you that because there's a book called The Five Negro Presidents by what's his name? I think J.A. Rogers. I think he wrote that book. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
I think he did. That rings a bell.
So, just letting y'all know. Uh, but there's a lot of people in here. You know what I'm saying?
Rastafari is a Mason and Marcus Garvey. Yeah, Garvey was a Mason.
How many of y'all remember these presidents right here or know these presidents? You have Bill Clinton,
Jimmy Carter,
Jimmy Carter on here,
Bush,
uh-huh,
Lyndon Johnson.
uh-huh, all of them. What is that? Woodrow Wilson on here?
Yup.
All of them were Masons, y'all. Okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I think you're
Frauds.
exactly right. Frauds. That's our stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and see what else we can find in here.
Ezekiel Farr, she's at the Pope is a Mason.
Of course. These are paintings. This is a painting of Nat Turner right here. This is a painting of Nat Turner. And this is one of the famous pictures of Nat Turner walking through the woods.
Yo,
What's that?
what's that Israelite guy that be up in New York all the time? Not Tazaria, but the other guy. I forgot what his name was.
You talking about Tazadakia? Or the other guy?
Yeah, one with the beard. He be up there with not
Sign
Tazaria.
that in them?
He used to be. He be down to Times Square.
I'm not sure. I don't know too many of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I used to hang out with the Israelites.
The brother looked just like him right here.
That's
yo.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
But show them that picture of Nebuchadnezzar because I got something to tell them. You see this? This is Nebuchadnezzar, right? Now, how many of y'all y'all know about Saddam Hussein, right? Look at his picture carefully. Then try to remember how Saddam Hussein looked like. Saddam Hussein, before he was killed, he was walking around saying he was Nebuchadnezzar reincarnated. I kid y'all not. Okay. He was walking around saying he was Nebuchadnezzar reincarnated. He was literally saying that's who he was. People thought he told that to his people. Now, over there in Iraq is the original Babylon. But over there in Iraq, okay? See, somebody said, look just like Saddam, exactly, just darker. That's what I'm saying. The point that I'm making here is, like Bobby Hemming said, the point I'm trying to make here is, anyway.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm
You
saying?
see what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
Okay, the point we're trying to make here is that reincarnation is real. Okay, when I said Nebuchadnezzar, when Saddam Hussein was saying that he was when he said he was Nebuchadnezzar reincarnated, they knew that over here. Okay, and what they did, they killed him off. But over there in Iraq is the old Babylon. But over there were also stargates. Those stargates were where the Anunnaki were at. Were coming through what you call portals, wormholes.
That's what they're doing right now in
That's what they're
Syria.
doing. See, people don't want to talk about this. I'm telling y'all some real shit here. Excuse my language, but that's what they're doing. They went over there, killed off Saddam, not just because of some damn oil, because of the goddamn wormholes over there.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a ritual over there with a flaming serpent to pretty much do what they wanted to do with that, whatever that ritual was. They used a flaming serpent over there. I read this documentation years ago. I don't even have it on me, but they made sure they killed Saddam off because, for one, the Stargates over there. They know about the return of the Anunnaki. They knew all of this stuff. They knew about the bloodline, who are connected to the Anunnaki, and so on. They knew this. They knew that the black men and women, or the Moorish men and women, or the African men and women, however you want to call us, they knew that we were connected to that bloodline. Okay? Many of you star children need to go and realize this is your stuff.
That look like
Is
Dr.
it?
York right
Is it?
there.
That is. Is it not too? Let me see. Is it?
Y'all know?
Yeah, y'all know. Matter of fact, show them that picture of the 24 elders so they can know your 24 elders in your Bible. The Bible had the 24 elders in it. Brother Mouse gonna show you what they look like. Okay. These are some of the 24 elders that's in that Bible that they don't want to show you. This is who they look like, y'all. The 24 elders. Now, there's a book called The Legacy of the Black Gods by Paul Simon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look at all these. These are all the 24 elders. Okay? You see, let me see. This one right here, that's the angel Jabril. That's Gabriel right there. Okay? This one right here is the angel Michael right here. Okay? Now, they don't want to tell you all of this. This right here, this is Enlil. This him right here is Inky, right here, next to Yahshua. Put it up a little bit so they can see. This is Inky right here. That's Inky and that's Yahshua, Hamashiach. So y'all now y'all need to know what's really going on with them 24 elders, right? There was an ancient school. The ancient school was called the School of Poseidon. The mystery. Remember I told you that the
Yep.
mystery school of Poseidon. The mystery school of Poseidon.
Melchizedek right here.
Exactly. The mystery school of Poseidon was where the star children would meet because you were unison, or what you call a hermaphrodite. Okay, you had both sexes. It was split into one being masculine and the other one being feminine. Okay, this is where you get the twin flame concept and energy from. Okay, so what I'm saying is that mystery school is where the twin flames would meet, and that mystery school of Poseidon is where we all would meet back and forth to do the services of being the angelic ones or the star children, right? And we would do the work of the arcane arts. What is the arcane arts? You got the tarot. In the Moorish science adept chamber, you have what he spoke on earlier: voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, and so on. All these different spiritual African traditions that we studied and did. We did that in the mystery schools of Poseidon. Okay, you will meet your twin flame there. But here's the kicker, though: the mystery school of Poseidon was also called something else today, and I'm about to tell you what that was called. It was called none other than the Masonic Order, but it got corrupted. So, my brothers and sisters that are Moors on here, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, y'all on the same frequency. I know Monique Hill on that same frequency because she putting the flames and all that on there. This is some real stuff. All we doing is making everybody remember why the hell you came down here and stop playing these freaking games, y'all. So, in all actuality, you've been bamboozled. You've been lied to. They've been trying to tell you all this bullshit repeatedly, and they don't want you to know your damn heritage. Brother Miles just now read the whole breakdown how our ancestors had the high Ifa, Santeria, and Voodoo. He named the deities and so on to y'all. He named them how they would describe them. Had to disguise them as saints. You know what I'm saying?
And I was even told that that stuff was evil. Because I came up in the damn church, so you always want to demonize our stuff.
Right.
Just so we can't tap into it.
Right.
Because come to find out that more science is connected to the Orishas.
Exactly. I've been telling Brother Miles, he's been doing his research on that. I've been telling him how a lot of stuff is interconnected. Okay. Let me see if I can find something else. I'm gonna show you a picture of Abraham. This is Abraham or Abraham right here. This picture right here is Abraham. And he has nothing more than his crown on his head. Okay? He has a crown on his head, the white crown on his head. Okay? And many of you that study the Bible, this is Ishmael. Y'all know who Ishmael is, right? Okay. So I just wanted to share that with y'all briefly, so y'all know. All right. I'm trying to see. And how many of y'all heard of Ben York? Okay. Ben York. This is the daughter of Ben York, y'all. Look how she look. Look at her. She look like somebody's auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. And she's indigenous, y'all. She's indigenous. Okay? Yeah, undisputed truth. You know what I'm saying? It's time.
The moon deity Luna. That's him.
Yeah, you might want to show them what Luna look like. Everybody, this is what Brother Mouse was saying. This deity right here is Luna. Right here. This brother right here is Luna.
That's why they call it, when it's a full moon, they call it a lunar moon.
Right, and this is Ishtar. Right here. That's Ishtar. So, all this stuff is being revealed to y'all tonight. I don't know if it was supposed to be revealed. I think it was, but I guess this is something that somebody needed to hear. Many of you, it's not that everybody's not ready for it, but many of our people are asleep. And I can guarantee you, a lot of people will sleep on this live stream that he's now just put. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to show them that's Semaries and that's Nimrod,
Kush.
Kush, and there go Amun Ra. There are pictures of him right there. Look at Amun Ra, y'all. Look at Amun Ra. Look at Amun Ra with the locks in his hair, and he's a ram.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nimrod. This is Kush. This is Semaries, who was the wife, you know what I'm saying, and mother of Nimrod, right here. Okay? I mean, we had to show y'all this information so y'all can know how they bamboozled and took everything. How they took everything and ran with it and said it was theirs. We showing y'all, we here to let everybody know, to set the record straight. Like, yo, all that whitewashing is bullshit. So now it's time for y'all to know the real
Don't
deal.
like two brothers right here. Yo, it's like somebody, these two brothers like somebody I seen on the damn street. Look at that.
Yep.
Like two brothers on the street. Look at that. Look at them locks.
This is King David. This is Solomon. That's his mother. Look at it. She's a Becky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This was Bathsheba. She like a Becky, don't she?
Mm-hmm.
That's Bathsheba. Don't believe me? Look it up. That's Bathsheba. Okay. Somebody said, "Damn, he fine."
Right, LaShawn the W. Like a brother on the street I seen today.
The name of this book is called Conflicts Between the Gods by Dr. Malachi Z. York. So
see how they try to make it look evil, the Illuminati and shit. Nah.
we had to show y'all this information and set the record straight tonight, so y'all can be proud of your heritage. And oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Oh, look at this. Look, the black Madonnas around the world.
Yeah, y'all see that?
They worship you, black woman.
Right here. All these are black Madonnas right here that he's trying to show y'all so y'all know.
That was all on Hidden Colors as well.
And I gotta show Brother Mouse where he come from. What he laughing about? I showed him Farad Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad, and Sheikh Dawood.
Yeah, brother Dawood.
Yep, Sheikh Dawood right here.
So who was the one? Matter of fact, I heard about Dr. Phil Valentine talked about Dawood. So Dawood taught them to.
Yeah, he taught. I mean, he taught a lot of people about the sciences.
Yo, let me see that part right there again.
Uh,
Yeah, because I know Dr. Malakazio have respect
everybody,
for.
it's a lot of information that I have in the archives that I studied for years.
Yo, he lived for a long time. Yo, he was almost 100.
Well, I don't know what Brother Mouse was talking about, but I told him I was going to bring some information so y'all can see for yourselves. So it can be put on here and it can start spreading so everybody can do their own research. Yeah, they still stuck on that. See, we are the Illuminati, though. This is what nobody don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We are the original Illuminati. We always been the original Illuminati. Islam more. I just want to say, at this point, we are the ones in charge. You are in charge of your own destiny. You are in charge. You don't let nobody run you. You are in charge of your own destiny. You have to control that. Master thyself. Know thyself. We always been the biggest secret in this planet, including in this country. All we doing tonight was to bring this information to you so you can see for yourself and hear for yourself that this is real stuff. This book right here, Angel Wars, this book have the original. I can speak briefly on this. This book has the original, the original Enoch, Book of Enoch, broken down from the original Hebrew tongue. Okay. So, the conversation is about the information, gaining more information about our heritage, who we are, what we are. This is what it's all about. This is what this is about tonight, and also knowing that the Moors have a lot to do with a lot of things that's going on that Bobby Hemmett spoke on.
Bobby Hemmett talked about the Moors as well.
So what I'm bringing to you, okay, is information that's actually at the 720 degree information. You know what I'm saying? My brother, if you stand on that square, but I'm a Moor though, okay, Islam to you. If you know this, you need to get more light into this book. You know what I'm saying? You need to get this information and start buying it and start getting it for yourself. You know what I mean? So you can know this info. You know what I mean? Because it's certain things that we're not being taught in colleges and schools that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So I just share this information with brothers and sisters so they can know who and what we are, where we come from. But see, like I said, I'm a Moor, so I stand on mine. You know what I mean? We need more information to shed. That's why we show pictures so everybody can know that they were never Caucasian. It was never Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to whitewash Shango and turn him into Thor. You know what I'm saying? They like he just now read that information. Okay, now you said we need to be aware of Nephilim. What if I said you were Nephilim? What if I said you were Nephilim? And that the giants don't have to always be physical, it can be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? What if I could say that? I mean, we gotta look at things with the mind's eye too. You'll believe that to be half true. But I'm saying, I'm looking at it on an etheric level. Exactly. Mental giants. Thank you, Islamo. This is what I'm trying to say. On a mental level, the mental reservoir, which is opening up all your chakras in your body, but the main 9, not 7, the main 9, that's going to open you up and show you what you really are. So when all your chakras are activated, including the main 9 chakras, that you actually have ethereal wings or etheric wings. Did you know that? How many of y'all knew that? You were a spirit at one point in time too, right?
Wow, shake that over my.
Okay. How many of you know that there's two meanings of fallen too. There's two meanings of the word fallen. Okay. You have FALLEN and FALLING. We gotta wake up on that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than what we saying though, y'all. Cause no, fallen FALLEN. Monique, that's what I'm saying. And it's like I've been trying to tell everybody, you are star children, you come from the stars. You are the angels incarnated. You are the angels incarnated. It's like this is the truth. We are angelic ones incarnated in the human vessel. This is the reason why the star children had to go through these obstacles. You had to go and master yourself. Master yourself 360 degrees physically. Master yourself 360 degrees spiritually. That adds up to 720 degrees, which equal the number 9. The number 9 is a sacred number. After 9, there's no number after 9, y'all. You're dealing with the 9 ether that curls. You see your hair follicle Nubian people curls up into a 9. Let's just say Dr. Yoke had books on this book. You can say that, but guess what? The Shriners has that connection to something else. I ain't gonna go into all that because us Moors know. You know what I'm saying? Us Moors know it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. 9 is dealing with infinity. It's infinite. But the thing is, you really want to go into this. You really want to go and learn more about this because in this book, exactly, they stole all our stuff. Go ahead, Brother Bay. Go ahead. They stole all our stuff.
All of our stuff have been stolen.
All our stuff been stolen.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? All of it. But I'm gonna leave that as that. Because I see that we have a lot of people opening up their eyes on stuff. What did they stole our information? A lot of our sacred information was stolen. But it wasn't just stolen, it was also taught to them by dirty Moors.
Pretty much.
But I'm going to get into that another time, but this is another segment. We got to go into, I don't want to get off a segment about the Star Children either, because we got to go back into that, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's just a long story about the dirty Moors and all of that, but I also wanted to go through numerology. You're right. Most of them don't want to believe it was our information. Most of them don't want to believe it was our information. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about what?
The brother is a brother on here that's a Mason on here. He was saying that most Freemasons don't want to believe it was our information, and he laughing out loud. That's the truth. They don't want us to know
brother,
that.
Right or wrong, Masonry is more science, correct?
The brother Bay know. Brother Bay know.
For sure, yep.
Brother Bay know this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't want us to believe that we have an intellect.
They really don't.
Now, Brother John Jones, Research Lodge number 147. Okay, I wanna ask you a question, right? Are you affiliated with Prince Hall? We were all born Masons, but we get into that in Eastern Stars. We also children of the sun. We also children of the stars. I can go on and on with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So are you Scottish right or York right? I'm blowing your mind right now. How am I? How I'm blowing your mind right now? I mean, this information. This information. Listen, if you're born from a black woman's womb or a Nubian woman's womb, guess what? You were already born a Mason. Now, if you're a Caucasian, guess what? You gotta go ahead and learn from your mothers and fathers. Okay, got you. Because if you're Caucasian, you gotta learn from your mothers and fathers, which is us,
Pretty much.
for you to learn and go to school and walk and stand upright. Because guess what? You used to walk on fours like dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And some of y'all still do if y'all watching. I'm not trying to be racist or prejudiced, but I'm being factual. Okay? This stuff is not just top secret. This stuff is real. It's open to the public. There's no more secrets no more. The more's already broke it down to you.
Pretty much.
What more do we need to do? This is the information age. Why run from the information and just gain it and start using it and practicing it and doing what we got to do?
They talking about the so-called slave story right here as well.
So I got this.
So he said he could never be Prince Hall Mason because they don't teach him this. Yup,
Exactly.
It's all out here. Yup. Matter of fact, one of the brothers had a book called Moors and Masonry. One of the brothers, I believe, was up there dropping this stuff about Moors and Masonry.
Right. And also, another thing is, Prince Hall messed up themselves by making themselves clandestine.
Yup, they not real. Hey, Carmelo Thomas.
But I love my brothers and sisters from all over the world, and I love all my brothers and sisters that's on the traveling, on their travels. But we gotta start enlightening ourselves. And honestly, I feel like we all need to come together and also get in our more nationalities and our indigenous rights and learn the laws of the lands more and start going and helping our brothers and sisters over there in Africa too. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Well, it, Aaron, it depends on how you go about it though.
Dr. York broke something down.
It depends on how you go about it, how you teach it. That conflict of the gods, you might want to bring that back out though, because they need to know some stuff about. I got you with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he was showing the Black Madonna. You know what I'm saying? He was showing all of that.
And Dominicans, Ricans, Hondurans, Cubans, Mexicans are the children of us melon.
Yeah, we help create them. They are children and all that other stuff. Most definitely. That we're gonna come back into this greatness again.
Of course.
We already doing it. Brother Jones, you right though. You so right. You so right. Brother Jones, you right. I don't have nothing else to say. You right about that. But that's what remember they said. The best way to keep a secret from a Negro is
Is
to
put it in the book. And I heard, I had a damn debate with a brother. He was like, yeah, it's a book written by man. Guess what? Your laws are written by man. That don't necessarily mean that it's right. But I tell them all the time, if you read and research, why you think they say, seek and ye shall find?
I mean, even you can even say that the Bible was written by a man, right? William Shakespeare wrote it, didn't he?
Right. But you niggas go to church every damn Sunday.
Eat them daggone pork chops.
By Pastor Pork Chop and Evangelist Collard Green Harmar. Listen to that bullshit.
The Dark Ages was the Dark Ages was actually when we went to Europe and civilized their asses.
Yup, these are statues of the Black Madonna, my sister Ivory. Yup. How we conquered it. Those are the statues and the deities of the Black Madonna.
Yep. Letting you know that the black woman was important along with her child. And how the way we go ahead about this. Exactly.
Right. Sky Daddy Jesus. Right.
Let me see. What else?
Damn, shoot like a sister. I seen it.
Oh, show them that. I want them to know who that is. I want them to
Yo,
I want them listen to this, y'all. This is the Anunnaki deity that we about to show y'all. Her name is Arishtagal.
She look
Okay.
like a sister of today.
This is a Rishta gal right here. Right here that we pointing at. This is a Rishta gal.
Tell me down on like a sister we seen
She is
today.
an Anunnaki. She's Anunnaki, okay? So, um,
Damn.
so we want to show y'all that too. And she had the serpent around her head too, and it was like right here where her third eye was.
Oh, check this out. They said in Egypt, the concept of the female deity always remained vital. It was the daughters, not the sons, that inherited the royal throne. The
Oh,
status of women
oh,
was high.
run that back. I want them to hear that again.
In Egypt, the concept of the female deity always remained vital. It was the daughters, not the sons, that inherited the royal throne. The status of women was higher in the early Sumerian culture also. The underworld itself was ruled by a woman, but by the
Mm,
name Erishkigal. In the
mm.
laws of the Sumerian state of Ashuna, it states that if a man rejects his wife after she bears a child and takes another wife, he shall be driven from the house and from whatever he owns, and if any accept him, they may follow him. It also states that if a woman is married but has a child with another man while her husband is away at war, she is legally regarded as the wife of the first man. There is no mention of punishment for adultery, permission for marriage. It had to be received from both mother and father.
Bing. So the throne really belonged to the woman.
Yep.
I said that how many times, sisters, I done said this on his live stream that you have to claim what back? Your throne. And I said that Becky is sitting on your
On
throne.
your throne, sisters.
And I said, you got to claim your throne back. Did I not say that in some of his live streams? Please, somebody give me a yes. We in church tonight. Say amen. I'm just joking. I'm joking. But
Yep, I'm gonna read this. The female deity held supremacy in Upper Egypt, the South, because
Brother
realistically,
Jones, you right.
realistically, North is down, South is up. So they were saying in Upper Egypt, the South, as Netbeck symbolized as a vulture. This sound like who I think it is.
Go ahead.
The
We're going to get into
people
that.
of Lower Egypt, which includes the northern Delta region, took their supreme deities as a cobra, using the name Uwazit, Great Serpent. From about 3000 BC onward, the deities known as Nut or Net or Neith or Nit is said to have existed with nothing else had yet been created. She then created all that had come into being. According to Egyptian mythology, it was she who first placed Ra, the sun deity, in the sky.
Which,
Professor Small said that.
right. So, did y'all hear what he said? In other words, the great mother is the real God. The triple darkness said that Ra was created by a woman deity.
Amen Ra.
Amun Ra was created by a woman deity, y'all. A goddess herself. So, therefore, to debunk a whole lot of shit, the goddess is real. When a Moor rocked that fez, which he called a tartar bush, around his head, when he wrapped that daggone fez around his head, when he rocked that fez around his head, right? The bottom of the fez represents 360 degrees physical, while the top of the fez with the umbilical cord, which is the tassel, represents 360 degrees spiritual. So that tassel represents the umbilical cord, which means that Allah is nothing more than the female goddess herself who has 10,000 names and 10,000 titles. Exactly, the mother of the cosmos. So now, y'all now see exactly Alet, who is the real mother of the universe. You can call her Yemoja, Oshun, whomever, but she's the great mother. Period.
Here she go, y'all. Here's Sage.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's right. I told y'all about that book, The Great Black Mama of Creation. You know what I'm saying?
Sage, get out of
Look,
here.
the crazy thing is you say who's the great father? Everybody called none other than Amun Ra the father. Remember they call Amun Ra the father now. They say that too. Or Amun Ra has another name in the Yoruba teachings, and his name is none other than Brother Rouse Miles met him. Read about his name Odumare.
Mm-hmm.
The name Ray is in Odumare. Where do he sit?
Yup.
Where
Look.
do you sit? In
M.
the sun. At the sun.
MK Birkland. Yo, M.
Yeah.
Kirkland Bay 13. You on it?
Yup. The brother, the Islam. Oh, you right. Hey, Monique Hill, that's what I'm saying. This right here, we just here to debunk all that so everybody can go back to their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to go back to our shit, Monique. You feel me? I'm tired. I'm tired of us keep on falling for the okie doke. You know what I mean? We keep on falling for the dumbass okie doke every time. This book tonight, conflicts between the gods, with Brother Miles been showing, that was needed to be shown tonight. This was needed to be shown tonight, so brothers and sisters can see. It's time for everybody to know. Go back to your shit. Don't let them say that you're practicing evil shit because you never were. You never was practicing evil stuff. You was practicing the real deal information. Hathor or Hat Haru, she that's one of her names. That's one of her 10,000 names. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, I rock with the great mother. You know what I'm saying? That's who I rock with. That's who sent me down this joint. You know what I'm saying? That's who sent me down here. I came down here because I had to volunteer to come down here and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And one of my jobs is to help Brother Miles wake y'all up and let y'all know y'all children from the stars. Y'all come from the great mother. She's telling you go back to the great science of the ancient ones and stop running from it. They're not gonna talk about this stuff. What's his name? Gone? That's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Gone. Yeah.
They ain't gonna teach you this. Hey, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, man. This is some heavy information right here, y'all. This is some really, really heavy information that we are tapping into.
Yeah.
Heavy
I'm
stuff.
back. Yeah, you want to learn more, but you know, he just looking through the book right now. That's right. We are star seeds, period, Monique Hill. Hey, Monique Hill, did I drop it tonight? Did I drop the information tonight or what, Monique? Put a brother on, let me know. Did I drop enough on him tonight?
Oh shit! Let me read this.
Did Brother Miles drop enough on? Did we drop enough on him tonight, Sister Hill? Oh, the library already secured, fam.
They said this ancient civilization was ancient Sumer,
Sumer.
where the Anunnaki came down and set up temples in cities and taught its inhabitants, the Sumerians, about agriculture, how to build cities, and advanced information about the creation of the solar system.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they actually heard that, but you know, let that marinate just a little bit. Let it
Yeah,
marinate,
let it marinate.
and then bring it back with them so they'll know. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that kind of went past their heads right now. Yeah. I think we right.
Damn.
You might want to hold your finger on that one or put a bookmark on that so you can go back to that so you can hear
Yeah,
that one.
look at this. Yo.
Somebody asked a question: is there going to be another awakening? As long as the earth is breathing, it's always going to be an awakening. Yeah, the Sumerian language is one of the lost languages. Do we need to resurrect it? Dr. York tried to resurrect it. I'm waiting for my sister Monique Hill to say, "Have we brought the fire tonight at Starred Seeds or what?" That's why I'm waiting for her to just say, "Yeah, y'all brought it tonight." That's why I just want to wait for her to say something.
This brother got cornrows in his hair, yo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for Sister Hill to just drop it. Did we bring the fire tonight at Starred Children or what? Did we bring it? Did we bring it, sis? Come on, hook a brother up, let a brother know. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when we get on here together, it's gonna be some real serious info. What you were saying?
This brother got cornrows right here, yo.
Yeah, I see that. That's I forgot his name, but they can see those pictures of these different people that's in their scriptures. Let me see. Look at these brothers and sisters, man. Look at this. Look at he got cornrows right here. Look at all these people. These are in your biblical texts and Quran and everything. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look how they look. Look at their skin. Look at the melanin. Look at the melanin, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then you got pictures of Abraham again, Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Jacob.
For your Israelites, Abraham.
All the Israelites on here. Look at this. That's Abraham right there.
Mm-hmm.
This is Isaac. This is Jacob. Okay, all those Israelites that's on here that's so obsessed with the Bible, there you go right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, shoot. We, yes, indeed, brother Jones. We are entering the awakening. The awakening ain't gonna stop.
No, it ain't.
Because what they trying to do, they're trying to build this wall because of Trump trying to build this wall. The wall is they think it's gonna block the awakening of the Yoruba teachings and voodoo and probably Mayombe. They try to stop all these spiritual ancient teachings from coming up here with the vibration by building a damn wall. That shit ain't gonna work. It's already a done deal.
Oh, snap.
So what you want to show them in the Biru now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
They want to see the Riskians and then the Biru people.
let's show them.
Okay, this is the picture of Nibiru right here. That's Nibiru, y'all. This is the Riskians right here. These are the ones that wear all white that's connected to the Anunnaki and so on. We just want to show y'all that real brief, okay? That's what we want to show. All right, so, I mean, man, he started it, though. We just want to share information. You know what I'm saying? Well, the thing is, a lot of people saying Nibiru is back. Some people say it's already here. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to know that it's here. They're trying to disguise it. A lot of UFO sightings are being done around here.
I'm on an Android. Our ancestors been had androids. The Riskians sent the group of Romardians who built androids, also called robot toys, to scout the minerals on and gold on different planets.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what I just said, y'all? A group of Romardians who built androids and also robot toys to scout the minerals and gold on different planets. I'm on an Android phone. Ancestors been had androids.
Monique Hill, thank you. So, I'm still. I guess Monique. I guess you did answer that we on fire tonight, just bringing some information for everybody, right? So, you know what I'm saying.
We got some dope ass ancestors, y'all.
But see, that's the thing. Somebody saying, "Wow, I'm just taking the backs and just receiving the knowledge." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. You got Kush again. Kush second wife. They also have
Damn,
El Kal. Yeah, she look good, don't she? Don't
she
she?
fine as a motherfucker. Excuse me.
Yeah, look, y'all. Look, okay. This is this is Kush's son. This is Kush, and this is Kush's second wife.
She's beautiful.
Look at that. Now she look like somebody that you would see out in the street. Like,
I
yo,
said the same thing. Like, damn, that sister fine as hell.
like, yo, she had the natural going on. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Them eyes and them lips.
So we gotta realize that this is the real deal, y'all. This is the real deal. Trying to see what else we can find. Also, the book have Hebrew in it. Also, this book that he's showing y'all has Hebrew in it. Oh, now how many of y'all heard Lilith? How many of y'all heard Lilith?
Damn, she gorgeous. And look at that, yo. She like.
And that's Nakeba. Nakeba is another name for Eve.
Damn, she look good.
Okay, we're gonna show y'all what Eve is named Nakeba, right? This is Nakeba. Oh shoot.
Damn.
I know. This is Nakeba that we showing right here. Nakeba is another name for Eve.
Don't show somebody that we seen before.
Okay. So, oh shoot. Trying to get that daggone phone keep on flipping and falling because we got all this information. I guess they don't want nobody to see, right? Some bullshit. This is Nakeba. This is Eve right here. Okay? That's the real Eve, y'all. So,
Man, she look good.
this right here is a tomb. Right here, this is a tomb. This is Lilith. I'm gonna say it again. This is a tomb. This is Lilith. This right here, come on. This is another. This is who they call Adam, right here. Okay, this is who they call Adam right there, y'all. So this is something stuff that they don't want nobody to know. Yes, it's the same book. It's the same book. This book is like got like so many.
Patah, that's Patah right there.
Yeah. Oh, that was Patah too. I meant to tell y'all who that was right there. We're gonna show y'all again. This is Patah, y'all. That's Patah right here.
That's where they get the Oscar from.
That's the Patah right there. That's Patah. Patah right there. And this is Patah's wife. Now, how many of y'all seen a girl look like a woman that look like this right here?
That's what I was saying. Yo, Eve fine as hell, yo. And look at her with the afro.
That's Patah's wife.
Damn. And that's the daughter. Man, Eve was fine.
You she said she looked mean as hell. Well, I mean, come on now. What you expect? You know what I'm saying? Some of you sisters got that mean attitude when somebody, you letting people know that you need to be messed with, right? So that's Ham right there, Shem, and what's the other one?
Japheth.
Yeah, Japheth. All right, y'all. That's Ham, that's Shem, and that's Japheth right there. It was his idea, y'all.
Somebody said what told you.
Brother Jones, we already know Yahshua HaMashiach had children, brother. You know what I'm saying? But some of us on here probably didn't know, and you know what I'm saying? That's in the Da Vinci Code also. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we say, LaShonda W, don't just take the words of what we're saying. Also research.
Do the research yourself. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's not being taught or is being, they don't want nobody to know this stuff though, because they keep it a secret. That's just bottom line. There's so much that, that you see. And somebody said they don't know about the author, but if you don't know about the author, would you go by somebody that's Caucasian saying, "Oh, this is what Adam and Eve, and this is what they look like"? I mean, this is how. I mean, you gotta remember, these people took your history and ran with it. They took your birthright and ran with it. They try to tell you nothing but Negro, black, and colored, and that you're nothing more than
African
American, that you're a slave. You always been a slave. You're none of that. You come from a great bloodline, a great lineage, a powerful lineage.
Damn, look at them.
The brother told you already where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, remember Nas's third
What was the question? He asked the question. He said, I asked the question like 50 times. Like, what question? Because, I mean, we've been going, you know what I'm saying? The name of this book is Conflict Between the Gods. Now, what question is that you asked? You know what I'm saying? What is the question?
Over. Hey, 305 is Capricorn.
So I just want to know what book. I just want to know what question did he have. And you have a lot of women on you on here, boy. Go ahead now.
I love my sisters on here.
Okay.
Yo, that look like Dan and Shaquille O'Neal.
Don't you like Shaq?
Yo, tell me this don't look like Shaq right here.
Oh, you got that book? See, she said she got that book.
Oh, you got this book?
She must love that book. She happy about that.
Tell me that look like Shaquille O'Neal. Right. Look at this brother, and look at that brother, and look at that sister. I'm like a sister in the hood somewhere. Dan said she grew up on it.
Yeah, she grew up on Dr. York's doctrine then. Peace, what's going on?
And Jazzanova, aren't you down in Georgia?
Let me give you the greeting, sister. I want to say Rahul back to you, okay? That's what I wanted to say to you. Let me see. Rahul back to you, sister. Is it bad not to reincarnate? No, it's not bad, but you gotta do what you came here to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you came here to do. So you not wanting to be reincarnated, you gotta do what you came here to do, and it's good to get your astrological chart done. Wow. No, she said she was. I see. That's Gaddafi. She said that she was on a land 5 with him. She said she got pictures with Dr. York. See,
really?
It's interesting that now you put Dr. York information up here. Now a lot of people that follow him coming up here. I have a question for the sister. The seventh house. Are you aware that you remember who Dr. York said he was incarnated as, right? Okay. If you do, If you do remember who he's incarnated as, do you know that there's another one that's supposed to come in flesh too? Another avatar or another angelic being or another archangel that's supposed to come in human flesh. Did you know that? You know what I'm saying?
He had a record label.
Yeah, he had a record label, a lot of things. He was a Mason, 720 degrees, 33 degree Mason. I have a question. Did you know who he was incarnated as? I think you already knew who he was incarnated as, and did you know that there's another angelic being that's coming down to incarnate in this realm as well? And everybody been waiting for him, and only a few Nuwapian people know that he's coming. And you know who I'm talking about. It began with the letter G. And you know that he's coming and he's going to be revealed soon, because even certain ones that stayed in the old doctrine, not that new stuff they got out. In the old doctrine, they said that he didn't come down here he wasn't the only one of the 24 elders that came down here. It was the other 24 elders that came down here with him too. Now the next one that's supposed to come, the next angelic one that's supposed to come incarnated in this particular realm is Jabril himself, or who you call Gabriel himself. That's the next one that's in line.
This is Isaac, father of Esau and Jacob, right here, and mother Rebecca. So I'm hearing people saying Esau's the white man, but you got Esau and Jacob right here, sons of Isaac and Rebecca.
Y'all see that? Where Esau supposed to be white at, y'all? Esau right there. He a light skinned brother with what you call kinkly hair, Nubian hair. She said she saw the ships. She seen the spaceships.
Oh shit! You seen the spaceships?
Yeah, she said she seen the spaceships.
Oh shit! That is dope.
I see. She seen them for 7 years. Her and her friends.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, any more questions, everybody? I mean, we can answer them the best way possible.
Yo, the guy that played Black Lightning look just like him. Y'all seen the show Black Lightning? Tell me don't look like that brother reincarnated who plays Black Lightning.
She said, y'all are two gifts, thanks. That's what she said.
Tell me, you seen the show Black Lightning? Tell me don't look like that brother. Look just like that brother on Black Lightning show. She damn near look like Angela Bassett almost.
Let me see. When is your birthday, Brother Bay? When is your birthday? What is your zodiac sign? Do you know your rising sign and your moon sign? I mean, so the reason why it was an old video that they don't play no more. They said the reason why they took Dr. York away is because he was the only Nubian man that was talking about Nibiru. And he was getting Nubians ready for Nibiru. This is what they said. But in a lot of Dr. York's books, he talking about the Yoruba teachings. He talking about the occult teachings.
Oh,
He wanted us to go back into these teachings.
they married Becky's and shit.
I know. Don't even worry about that. Let that be. That'll be another time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Becky's on this daggone book that people don't even know they look like some of these famous people.
Yep.
When they see them Becky's on this book, they were like, hey, that look like such and such. That look like such and such. There's a couple Becky's in this book that look like Christina Aguilera and some other stuff.
We ain't praising them neither.
Nope. I'm just letting y'all know. We start showing some of these pictures, y'all gonna be like, oh. We just looking right now, trying to show something, trying to figure out how we gonna flip it on everybody, let everybody see it. But you know, I just, this is something that he wanted to do, and it's like he wanted to have y'all listen to what he had to say. You want some real stuff. Like I need to see what did he say. All right, so how you go ahead and just hit the live chat thing or something? Because he was asking a question. I was trying to see what question he was asking. Um, they had a lot of Beckys that were like it's like it was a lot of interracial things going on, biblical wise, and Quranic wise, pretty much. So that's what we're seeing is a lot of Beckys in here. So it's like it's stuff that you be like, damn, these guys was mixing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Esau was one of them that was mixing like crazy with them. Okay, he
Yeah.
was mixing like crazy. Okay,
Matter of fact, let's show them.
and saying these are some of the people connected to Esau right here. This is one of Esau's wives. One of his sons. Oh, this was also one of Esau's one of his sons. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and this was one of his, I think, one of his wives right here. So just letting y'all know,
They've been swirling.
they've been swirling for I don't know how long, y'all.
Eons.
They show a picture of Esther. Esther right
Is
there.
she a sister?
Yeah, Esther a sister. Hell yeah, Esther
Damn,
a
she
sister.
fine as hell.
Esther a sister, bro.
Let's show the sister again.
Look at Esther, y'all. Look how beautiful Esther was, y'all. She's a beautiful sister. This is Esther. Very beautiful sister. You know what I'm saying? Uh, right now we're just going over some information over the book. That's all. So I just wanted to have Brother Miles go over some of that with y'all. Um, you got 80 people on here now.
Yep. Hey, Black Introvert TV.
It's man, it's information here about people with Down syndrome and stuff like that. But that's another topic. How certain things going. Yeah, Dr. York, yes, Angela Ray, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I'm saying. Some information that we had. There go Buddha.
Oh shit!
Look at Buddha, y'all. That's
He
Buddha.
got naughty head. That's a
That's Buddha.
brother.
That's Buddha. That's
That's a
Buddha.
damn brother. That was on Hidden Colors. The Buddha got naughty hair.
Kinkly hair. That's Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Man. Crazy, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Buddha. Yes, Buddha was black, most definitely. We trying to find some. We just showing pictures. All melanated God, sister. You know what I'm saying? But Brother Miles read something earlier. That's the Ark of the Covenant right here. For all those Israelites, they want to know what the Ark of the Covenant is. The Ark of the Covenant is located in Ethiopia. All the Israelites that's on here, the Ark of the Covenant is located in Ethiopia. The Ethiopians have the Ark of the Covenant over there. Just to share that information with you. And this is what the Ark of the Covenant looks like right here. And that's in Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we spoke on the skies earlier. We talked about the Anunnaki, the mothership. We talked about a little bit of that. We touched bases on a little bit of things. It's not too much. We just showing how all the people that they talk about were melanated and how they try to keep it from us. Brother Miles went over Voodoo and everything, and how our ancestors had to hide it between things and between the religions and stuff like that. We summed it all up and showed pictures on how a lot of the brothers and sisters look like in the biblical text, Quran, all of that, so they can understand that they've been lied to for years, and it's time for them to know. Then we start going into. I showed my Moorish information that I have, and so on. Like it's a lot of stuff that we had touch bases on. I just wanted to help out, but he wanted to show the information for yourselves, and he started reading the information out of this book. So, yeah. Nah, it's not fake, man. It's not fake. It's not fake. See, here's the thing. It's not fake, y'all. They have the priest over there. For once, we need to stop listening to what these Tamahus talk about. These Tamahus keep on lying to you on a daily basis. They keep lying. Who are the Tamahu? This your Caucasian people. That's another name for them, Tamahu. They keep lying to you. Don't you? Don't I need brothers and sisters that need to understand this. Not just overstand, but understand this, right? Those brothers and sisters over in Africa are connected to you bloodline wise. Liberia, them brothers and sisters in Liberia, that is most of us. That's one of our over there.
Yep.
Don't y'all know that a lot of them want us to come back and start rebuilding stuff and still come? We can do dual citizenship. They want us to go ahead and start helping build back how the way we used to have things, y'all. But they got the colonizers over there. Did y'all know that Jamaica opened up the doors for the daggone Chinese to come over there and do business and take over shit?
Mm-hmm.
They've been waiting for us to come back over there to Africa and say like, yo, don't y'all know a lot of those brothers and sisters that that are Pan African learned that from us? Did y'all know that? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We got a lot of things to do, y'all. Like these Chinese people trying to take our shit. Do y'all know why the Chinese trying to take over shit? Because their asses killed off a lot of the girls when the women were pregnant with women. They killed them
Yep.
off.
That's why they.
And now they're trying to procreate with the brothers and the sisters over there in Africa. They're trying to procreate with melanated women. Did y'all know
Yep.
that?
And don't you know their population over there the Mongoloid population is declining. Now all of a sudden they want to be mating with us, and I'm gonna tell you, man, especially over there in Africa, do not be surprised, especially when they go into the Caribbean and Africa throughout the diaspora, they are going to try to mate with the women because their population is dying off, and they want to take over Africa. They're not over there to be friends; they over there to take the shit over, because there's certain places over there where the Chinese got restaurants. Black Africans are not even allowed. You got
Yeah.
Africans over there not even allowed in their own fucking country to go to a restaurant that is owned by a foreigner. That shit don't make no sense.
So what we saying is we need to stop because they've been colonized like a son of a gun, lied to. We need to realize that's our land over there too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to do, y'all. Well, 35, 305 Capricorn. I don't tell you this. As long as none of our people are asleep, that's just how long as we gonna go through this. The ones that's not asleep, I say that we need to form something together and start learning our sciences, our spiritual sciences, and start going back into it and start spreading it like wildfire. And it's a lot of black women or Moorish women, Nubian women, whatever you want to call yourselves, that left the Christian church and
Mm-hmm.
went into practicing the ancient ways of their ancestors. This is a documented, well-known fact. Now, black women are leaving churches now because they're like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, shit ain't doing nothing for me.
Yay.
They getting tired of getting put in some bull crap. They want to learn the real deal that have substance and power in it so they can claim back their nationality and their heritage.
Yep. And the black church is keeping our women single.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to fight back. And I keep saying it again. The only way we fight back is go back into our sciences, y'all. All of them. All of our sciences. Let the majority still sleep because they're the ones that's going to probably perish anyway.
They are. That's why I said the purge of the 2/3. All of our people are not going to make it. So
Look,
when they get wiped out, it is what it is.
we are the X-Men, y'all. We are the X-Men. I'm just being real with you. We are the X-Men. And the letter X is dealing with the mitochondria DNA chromosome, which is the X and X.
And the word X means unknown.
And And I'm gonna share this with you. As a brother, as a brother that like to teach. Cause I love to teach. Now, is Brother Johnson still on here with the Square and Compass? Because I got something to see. This is something that the Moors want my brothers to know.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know what the real deal is. You feel what I'm saying? The real deal, because the real deal need to come out. Um, when I see the Square and Compass, it got a lot of meaning to it, but it's a real secret. That's not even secret or sacred anymore. You know what I'm saying? When you look at that, X, you get the X like this, and you get the X at the bottom. What is needed? We need to start letting the black woman know who she is. She to claim that throne back. And sisters, you need to know who the hell you are, and stop and exactly so above, so below.
Yep.
That is your hexagram, what you call the Star of David. So above, so below. That's also the Ankh. Then to top all of that, you need to know some other things. Know that your womb is the stargate where everybody, where all life come through. You see what I'm saying? You are a star child for a reason. You give birth to star children. Every time you mate with a Tamahu, you're not bringing a star child here. You're bringing a child that is fucked up and is going to choose the side of their father or whoever their mother may be. That's why Nubian love is important. Nubian love is important. This brother been telling you about the swirling stuff for a long time. Like, yo, stay away from that. This brother been telling y'all repeatedly everything over and over. Over and over. And I seen comments and some brothers and sisters are still stuck on stupid.
Still stuck on it.
And it's like, yo, do you not understand that these people don't love you?
No, the fuck they don't.
If they do, if they really do love you, why are they fighting for your cause? Why you gotta convince? You shouldn't have to convince nobody.
Right.
If we all supposed to be one love and one heart and all that other stuff, why is there children being trafficked as sex slaves? Why are they trying to make pedophilia legit?
Normalizing that and homosexuality.
Right. Why are they doing that? Why are they trying to take out our so-called civil rights, and they're using the gay movement to replace us as majorities or minorities, or whatever you want to call it? We're not even minorities. We're actually the majority on the planet.
Right.
This is our land, Turtle Island. This always been our land. Because it's a well-documented fact that Mansa Musa's uncle came over here with millions of people that became indigenous to this land, and also was people over here that were already indigenous to this land that looked just like this. Many of you are royalty and don't know it, and you just running from it. And you want to, and I'm not saying you, but many of brothers and sisters on here, you can't say this and then say that. You know what I'm saying? Monique Hill, I love the fact that you let everybody know that we star seeds. We melanated star seeds. We the original star seeds. Always been the star children. We'll always stay the real star children. Ain't nothing going to change about that. You know, what's his name? Baba Rashan?
Yeah, Baba Rassan get
Yeah,
an elder.
Baba Rashan even went on Lance Scurv and said the same exact freaking thing. He said that these Caucasian people need to beware that the star children are coming back. The star children are the ancestors that came back to whoop your fucking ass. Period. Then I'm talking. That's going out to those that are on that white ideology bullshit. We came back to let you know you cannot kill energy.
You sure can't. You can't.
You cannot kill energy.
We always gonna keep coming back anyway.
Like they say, we like roaches, always multiplying, never dying.
Yep.
You try to kill us off, the planet gonna die. Then what you gonna do? You can't leave this plane. You can't leave this planet. If you go to Mars, they're gonna kick your ass out too. In Mars, the life on Mars gonna kick your ass out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We baby kids. We don't die. We multiply.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
look
This
at the
is
word bay.
exactly. So we need to we need to remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is our stuff. This is what we need to understand. Understand and understand. This brother right here been sacrificing himself talking about this information for I don't know how long. This years of dedication to talking to y'all. Y'all done seen him go through his highs and lows, and this is probably been the happiest you've seen this guy smile like this. You know what I'm saying? He smile hard now.
All right. Yeah, fans. So we gonna jump off of here. You know what I mean? We came to y'all with a lot of information, a lot of stuff I've learned. I know it's a lot of stuff that y'all learned. It was a lot of information. I know it was like class. I know I started off on talking about went in something deep, but I told y'all we was gonna go on different topics and all that. But I definitely will say y'all appreciate it. Don't celebrate no damn Thanksgiving tomorrow because we don't celebrate the genocide of our people. So don't celebrate none of that shit for real. But I definitely will say, you know what I'm saying? Like, we appreciate y'all once again up on the stream. You're always appreciated. If you'd like to support the channel, you can donate at www.paypal.me/bmouse84 or the Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8. Also follow me on Patreon as well, Instagram at bmouse410. And like I said, we're gonna be coming with more books and more fire for y'all. That's why I said I'm going to be doing some studying and stuff like that, man. So
December we're gonna have more books coming. We've been trying to figure out what other books we're gonna purchase to bring to the table.
yeah,
Give us like around December, sometime close to this. Yeah, in December we should have more books.
yep,
And Brother Miles got some information that's coming soon about some stuff that he's getting himself involved in, like businesses and so on that's coming. But there's more fire he's gonna bring though. More fire he's gonna bring. And don't be surprised he start pulling out the books on his own. I just drop it to him when I go to work. Like, here, yo, show these people, show your fans, your brothers, and
right,
the info so they can know.
hell yeah,
Because this is information that's needed,
mm-hmm,
and none of y'all don't realize the information that this brother been doing. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, major sacrifice, but it's something that got to be done. So,
yep.
fam, we gonna jump off of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rest the brain. That was a lot of info, but
A lot of pictures being shown.
woo, right.
Like, yeah, y'all needed that tonight.
Y'all needed that tonight. So, one love, fam. Jump off of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. One
Heck
love
yeah.
once again. Peace out.
We did it.